Okay, Brooklyn now back in the woods after a 2-day hiatus. I wasn't able to come up Wednesday because I had to go to the hospital to go for a CT scan, which I believe they call it. And yeah, I was in the hospital for like 3 hours, so I couldn't come up. And then yesterday we had our hot water heater break down the other day, and we had to then put in what they call a tankless water heater. That costs double the price of a water tank double heater. Water heater double heater, jeez. Anyway, look at my glasses. These are not my Brooklyn glasses, you know? I lost my Brooklyn glasses in the woods when I got lost the last time I was here. And I had those glasses from Brooklyn I bought about 6-7 years ago. I love those glasses, you know. They were the old styled frame, you know. I gotta see if I could find them up here, because those are my favorite style. They fit me better than these things. They're kind of big or whatever. Anyway, I'll be going into the woods in a few minutes, and I'll see you in the woods when I get there, okay? Bye, y'all. Okay, Brooklyn now. I'm in the woods, and it was rough coming down because it was a steep grade going down from the road. And I found this, what looks like a path, you know, like someone walked through here. It might have been me, I don't know. And we had a lot of rain lately. It rains up here this year, unbelievable rain. Flood warnings, they're always giving you flood warnings. And I saw some nice stuff, which I believe is in this area. I'm not sure this is a place, but I'm gonna go this way. But this stuff here, this all these green leaves, whatever the heck they are, you know, it's hard work walking through here because you can't see what's underneath the leaves, you know. There's those thorns and stuff like that, and mud. So I gotta be careful, take it slow until I get out of this. Because like I always tell you, these are springs. Oh, here's a little trail I see. There are springs under here, see? You can't tell what the hell's below your feet. And you step on it and it's easy to trip. Oh boy. But I'm following this little trail. Looks like a footprint there, but that might be mine. I don't know. Because I've come through this area. I know nobody comes down here, you know. Like, I'm the only one that I ever see down here. I never see other people park their cars or in the woods. I'm always the only one in here. I'm holding my camera in my hand because my monopod takes so long. That thing that, see the tip, that strip, the bottom of the camera, takes so long to tape it together. So instead of wasting that time, I just hold it. And in my last video, I said I got lost in the woods. I wasn't really lost. I just was a little confused, you know? That's all I was confused. I started following these red ribbons that a deer hunter puts out, and I thought I was going the way to get out, but I was going deeper in. But I reversed my direction and found the ribbons again and followed them, and it took me right out. I don't know why I didn't double check with my compass, because it would have told me that I was going north and I should have been going south. I'm a jerk off, son. You know a thing, I gotta tell you, I always talk about trees, but I don't look on the ground for glyphs, you know? That's what I gotta start doing, looking for glyphs on the ground. Because I've passed up X's on the ground and stuff, but I just took it as if it was natural tree fall. Maybe not. So I'm gonna keep my eyes lower to the ground and to the trees, both. I hear water running fast. You know, it's that little creek over here. It seems to be running much faster today than it's been in the past couple of times that I've been here. You know? Yes, it is. It is running fast. Look, let me zoom it into that. I don't know if you can see that, but it is running faster. Much faster than I've ever seen it before. And like I said, we had so much rain up here. I'm gonna go down this, still looks like a path, but I can't cross here. I'll show you, give you a better picture of the creek. The creek! See? You can hear the water running, see? It's a, what do they call that? A rambling creek? Whatever. Yeah, it's nice. Wow. But why it's that brownish color, I don't know. The only thing that would make it brownish is iron, isn't it? Iron? The water is crystal clear, I'm sure, but underneath it, it looks brownish. Okay, let me find a place to cross over. I'll get back. Look at this. This is nice, huh? It's like a little waterfall there. You see that? Like a little waterfall. The water's running down real fast. The last time I came here, it also rained heavy, but it wasn't running like this. But it poured the other day, or yesterday. It really poured. What can I tell you? I gotta find that Bluestone Dam or Bluestone Bridge that I walked across to get on the other side, because I'm not walking over that stuff. See, I'm still looking for the Bluestone Bridge or dam, and look at this. It's like it looks like a dam, but it's just natural tree fall that gathered in this one area. And maybe I can't find it because the water's running over it now. You know? There's a lot of water running down really fast. Okay. I'll get across eventually. I chose this spot to cross over, which is about 25 feet wide, 25 feet, because it seems stable. And I never saw the water running this fast on this creek. Never. On that side, that greenery, those leaves, whatever they are, they're so muddy underneath. You won't believe how muddy it is. It's crazy. I kept sinking into the mud. Look at my shoes, see them? Can you see the mud on them? You see that? There's mud. My feet got stuck a couple of times in the mud. But it wasn't that bad, thank God. Alright, now we're gonna go into the woods deeper. Let me give you a little pan first. I'm holding my camera in my hand where I used to put it on my monopod, but I'm using my monopod as a walking stick because it's so muddy here. And I didn't want to take the time to hook it up. Hey Jeff, you know who I'm talking to, Jeff. That Bigfoot Tony put some videos out, and he puts little pieces and says like it's the whole thing. It's not the whole thing, because I caught their faces twice on the first two videos. And you know that, I sent them to you. Gray faces. He doesn't go one frame at a time like I do. He just runs it, what's he call it, scrubs it back and forth, but he doesn't go one frame at a time. And I wrote him, I said, you know, I caught his face going one frame at a time, but you just scrub it, you know, and you're not going to see the face when you scrub it, because you're going to miss that part where you see his face. So Jeff, you know, sorry they keep screwing with you, but I know what I found on your videos. I know what I found. And it was nobody in a costume. It was a gray-faced Bigfoot, both times, in two videos. Alright, I'm on my way. Nice here today. I love this creek, the way it's running. So I gotta go further east because I had to walk pretty far west to find a place to cross over. Okay? So I'll get back to you later. You see this tree here? Where are the leaners, you know? If leaners fall off the trees, why aren't they here? Only on certain trees. They're not everywhere. That's what I don't understand. You know, someone's telling me, oh, that's just tree fall. How can tree fall put all leaners the same size in like a triangle formation leaning against the tree? How's that possible? You know, I think this guy is wrong, even though he's got a lot more experience than me. I listen to Christopher Noel of Impossible Visits. I watch because he looks for structures, and I watch his videos. It's a lot humid today, a lot more humid. Alright, so I was going east, but now I'm turning west. Look at this stuff. It's killing me, man. It rips up my jeans. There's a thorn bush right under me. A thorn, not a bush, but a thorn branch. Look at, here is a walkway of some sort. Right there's a walkway. Maybe it's kind of big for a deer, and it's pushing the leaves down. Here are these thorn bushes. Now I know what they look like. I see the leaves of them. So I knock them out of the way. But as I said, no one comes in here. Only during deer hunting season. And that's once a year for about a week they're in here. Where is everything? I was finding so many structures when I came in here the last time. I don't know if I'm going to have to change my batteries soon because I didn't change them coming in. See this? This tree, there's two trees. Look at this. There's a down tree and another tree on top of it. And there's, I don't know which end, they're about the same size. Which end is the lower part and which end is the one that, I guess that is there, the one hanging there. And it's hanging, look at this, look how it's hanging. Right on, oh no it's not, it's just hanging on top of that down pine tree. Okay, onward and upward, said the four horsemen. I think. I don't know what they said. I'm just saying that. And when I say my compass is 21 or 24 karat gold, don't believe me. I'm just joking, you know. It's only brass. That's all it is brass. Who the hell's gonna buy a compass that's 21, 24, 21% karat gold? Look at this. Look at all these leaners. Wow, this is something nice. They're going up into that crook of the tree there. You see that? There's 1, 2, 3 of them. And over here, there's another one leaning up against a tree that is broken. You see that? See that? And this piece is leaning up against it. It's gotta mean something, you know? Like I said in another video, I never saw this stuff where I hunted deer. Never. But maybe I just wasn't looking for it, but I don't know. It's very humid. I think I mentioned that already. Very humid. Hold on. I gotta smoke my cigarrillo to keep the bugs away from me. And if you're watching this, put it up to 1.25 or 150, you know, because I talk kind of slow, and that's to get it over with quicker. Okay. See, here's a leaner. Here's a leaner from there, down there, going up here into the crook of what was once a tree here, but it must have broken off from disease or what have you. But this piece here is not from this tree. Alright, I'm gonna conserve time and shut this off now, you know, because I keep them on too long. I'll put it in one piece. You know, I said that I've been doing this for 3 months. I was wrong. I put my first video out about 3 weeks ago, if that long. You know? I mean, I was coming up here without a camera, but for, you know, a couple of months before that, when I heard the knocks, the 2 knocks on 2 separate occasions, and I heard the whistles at 2 o'clock and then 10 o'clock, human whistles, that is, not birds, human. And wow, I can't believe how many ferns grew up here during the rain. It's full of ferns. You know, the moisture, the rain makes the ferns grow. Wow, it's crazy. You gotta be careful here too, because I don't know what's under these ferns. It might be a rattlesnake. But I don't think there's rattlesnake here. People, the locals tell me there are, but I think they don't know what they're talking about. Here's some leaners right here going into the crook of a tree, and it's like bent. Look at that tree. Let me get a better zoom on it. There's one tree going up, leaning against the tree. Let me get closer. Oh shit, you see? I don't see what I'm walking on. And this one, it goes in between like 3 trees. It goes in and it's bent to go into this tree that I'm pointing at. Where the hell is it? Is that it? Or is that it? That must be it, because on the camera, yeah, it bends there, it hits that tree, bends to go behind this tree, and then bends a little bit more to go, look at this, to go up into this tree. The fork of it goes up into that tree, which is also a fork. I hope you can see that, because I really can't see it. It goes into a fork of a tree. That's crazy. The way it bends like that, you know? I've seen that on Colorado Bigfoot's videos, and I caught one up here that was in between the crook of a tree or the fork of a tree, what have you, and it was bent in such a way that it went into another fork of a tree. You know, the base of it. Unbelievable, man. That can't happen naturally. It cannot. It was bent that way. I thought I was just looking at a bender for that. I thought I was just looking at a bender. I love it here, people. You know, I really do. Come here by myself, but I don't know. I'd like to take other people here with me, but the people up here, like I told you, they don't believe in Bigfoot. They make jokes of it, you know? They make jokes. They don't know anything. I ask them, do you watch videos, researchers' videos? And they all, oh yeah. Bullshit! You don't watch research videos. You don't know nothing about Bigfoot, so why are you putting him down like he don't exist? I know he exists. I heard the sounds and the whistles. I've never seen them. Never seen a Bigfoot. But maybe someday I will. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll catch one off in the distance, crossing or, you know, walking in another direction. But let's hope. I pray to God that someday I will catch one. See this tree? Beautiful fork of a tree. Are there any leanness in it? No, not a one. Another fork. Are there any leanness in it? No, not a one. This one. Are there any leanness in this fork? No, not a one. You see what I'm saying? They're in certain trees, and that's it. Ah, boy. What can I tell you? You know, I just get pissed off. Well, I ignore them now. Those guys in the place I hang out and make fun of me doing this. Well, I don't tell them, I will never tell them my channel name, my YouTube channel, because they wouldn't even look at it even if I told them. Okay, people, I'm not going too far in because I don't know, it's really getting thick here, and there's a lot of thorn bushes came up that weren't here before. Here's a fork leaning against a fork. See that? This is a fork, and it's leaning up against this fork. Alright, I'm gonna cut this short and head back. And if I see anything on the way back, I'll put it on. It's a little hot today, a lot humid. So, like I said, we had a lot of rain, and that's why there's so much greenery around here. Thorns and stuff, these things just popped up like almost overnight, the past couple of nights. Well, I haven't been here, like I said, in 2 days. Okay? I love y'all. And I'll see you on YouTube. I don't know if this is worth mentioning, but this is just a branch between these two trees, and it's bent. You can see, where is it? Oh boy, I can't tell on this camera. Everything looks so much brighter. Oh, there it is down there. See? The tip of it is in the ground, and it's bent in between these two trees. Bent to come out. Oh, come on. Come out here, and it's a little fork. Does it mean anything? I don't know. I really don't. But the way it's bent is weird. You know? Alright, I'm heading out. I'm going in the right direction because I checked my compass this time. Not like the time I got lost. Excuse me, I gotta take this off. Time I got lost, I just followed those orange ribbons, not checking my compass, just thinking, taking for granted that they were heading towards the road, but they were heading deeper into the woods. And I went past them. I was way down. I was like a couple of miles in. I cut that piece, you know, it was another half-hour piece, but I deleted it. I didn't put it on YouTube because I just didn't know where the hell I was going. This is a nice country, man. I love it here. I wish I had the money to build a cabin here and live like a mountain man. Excuse me. I had to spit that loogie out. That's from smoking. That's why I get them things. Especially when I wake up in the morning. They come up. I think I'm starting to hear cicadas. Is that what they call them? Cicadas, finally. In Brooklyn, you used to hear a lot of them things. Over here, hardly hear a one where I live. Just maybe one or two. But in Brooklyn, forget about it. It must have been the right time of year. There were so many of them on the trees. You know, their skeleton, what do you call that? Their outer shell, where they break out of. Yeah. I used to collect them and bring them home and show Angie and tell her these bugs, they're real, they're alive. She didn't know. She really believed me. It's a nice lady. I don't know what I'd do without her. Alright, I'll call you. I'll talk to you when I get back into the woods, okay? Just give you one span of these woods. And I don't know if they're going to be here that much longer, because I know they're clear cutting about a half mile up the road. I don't know if they'll come down this far. I hope to God they won't. Leave the Bigfoot alone, please. Leave Bigfoot alone. Let them have their territories. Look at this. Look at this hanger. Hanger? Is that what you call it? No, it's not a hanger. It's a... Oh, wow. Look at this. It's just floating in the air, stuck in a fork there, going across and in between another fork. Come on. Is that coincidence, or did somebody place that, or something place that there? Come on. That's crazy. Alright, I'll call you. I'll talk to you when I get back in my car and put on the air conditioner. There's pines down here. Big pine here. That's a humongous pine there, boy. Really big. Smaller pines. A little bit of a pan. And if anybody catches anything on my videos, because I don't have the time to analyze anymore. I don't have the time. I don't even have time to catch up on videos that were you know, other researchers' videos. Let me check my compass. I'll get back to you. Look at this. There are berries up here. You see that? A little raspberry? There are berries in this area. I didn't think there was any fruit. I know, look at this. These are all berries. Raspberry trees. Bushes, rather. I know where this other researcher took me. There, it was like a pine grove, you know. And over there, and there's very few here. Where are you, berries? Right there in the center of the screen. And over there, farther over there, there's a bunch of them. You see them red berries. I don't know if you can see them. There's a bunch of red berries in the center of the screen. Wow. It's the first time I found berries. Well, I guess because they don't come out till this time of year. That was a nice find. I didn't expect to find fruit in here. You know? That was good that I found fruit. I know, like I said, I know there's apple trees. There's an apple orchard a little far away from here, about a mile. But in my research area, I didn't think there would be anything. But now I know. They got berries to eat, and apples to eat, and deer to eat, and whatever else they eat. Take it easy, boy. Take it easy. I'll get back. What you see here is a tree break with a twist. It's about 8 feet high, and you know, it's got a break and a twist to it, and it runs down here like that. Huh? Nice, right? Look at my arm. You see the blood? All that blood? Look at it. That's going through all them thorns and whatnot. Thorns. Not whatnot, but thorns. Okay. Later. Okay, Brooklyn Owl's back to the creek. Whatever you want to call it. And I gotta find a place to cross over. Okay? I made it back. Full of blood, but I made it back. Yeah. Those friggin' thorns are unbelievable. I could usually knock them out of the way, but sometimes you just don't see them. So let me take a compass read and find where my car is, and I'll get back to you. Bye. You see, here's a fork of a tree. Why aren't there any branches in this one? You know? Why are there branches in some and not of others? If branches fell from up there, they should, like some people say, they fall from the top. How come there's none here? It's an old tree. You can see it's a big old tree. And after all these years, no branches? I don't know about that. Later. Another fork of a tree. Branches all around it, but why aren't they leaning up inside it? Like I see across the road and some places on this side. That's why I believe they're put there by someone or something. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, later. Here you go. There's another big, humongous tree. A fork. No branches in the crook of the fork. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to get at? Why are they in some trees and not in others? Bunches of them piled in the crook of the fork. You know? I don't understand it. Someone or something's got to be doing it later. You got to make up your own mind about this stuff. Here's a big leaner going up, and it's a fork into that skinny tree there. You know? It's crazy stuff. It really is. I didn't show you the pines today, thank God. I didn't go pine crazy. You know, I gotta stop that bullshit. And I'm heading towards the road now. And I'll talk to you when I get back in the car. Bye. See, up here they call SUVs trucks. I just call it a car on steroids, you know? It's not a truck to me. It's like a station wagon on steroids. And that's all it is. Why they call it trucks up here, I don't know. A lot of people call it trucks. I know when I worked with this guy, we used to commute. One week I'd take my car, another week he'd take his car. And he had a Jeep back then, a Jeep SUV, I guess you call it. And he used to call it a truck. And that was in Brooklyn. But I guess they call it a truck everywhere. Okay, I gotta get in the car and turn on the air conditioning because it's very humid. Talk to you in a little while.